You are not meant to follow society's trends of what is beautiful or handsome. The way that you want to look has a lot to do with how you feel. And there's a lot of illusions in front of you right now that are trying to crop you into a box so that you do not fit in. So this energy I'm tapping into is so beautiful. Your energy is like pure. It's like just like fresh snow, okay? I want to show you who you are and what you're capable of. Remind you of why you're here to be different, Gemini. And what energy you have to express to this world that they just may not understand. So let's take it slow, okay? No rush. Let's pull out a number here or two. Actually, or three. It's number 3. So Gemini, number 3. I also have a pyramid here. So it's almost like you're bringing in some sort of magic right now. You're alchemizing, you're creating something. You have a choice and you're setting boundaries. So I see somebody wanting to discover how to be unique and identify what makes them, not what makes you, what is your definition of being a human and separating yourself from the noise? How do you pop the bubbles of conflict all around you that try to deter you from your path? I see these boundaries in front of you where you're trying to open a door, and it's a metaphysical door. It's not even close to a physical door. It's something inside of you that only belongs to you that you want to tap into. It's your poetry, it's your song, it's your lyrics, it's your art. It's if you were a masterpiece, what would that look like? And we're going to find that here today. I also pulled this Judgment card as a foundation. So it's like you have been through trials. You have been through the ringer of life in a way that it stripped you naked, it stripped you bare. You could care less at this point what people think about the choices you're about to make. I just saw somebody tattoos and dyeing their hair, okay? I saw somebody full emo goth, okay? I just saw just this person that said, you know what, F corporate, I'm about to tap in. So this is really a self-expression, crazy, out of this world. Yeah, you're about to enter a labyrinth, okay? And it's beautiful. I highly recommend you walk down this path. So, Genesis, you're at the beginning, okay? You're starting this beginning of amazing potential. Now, the Anunnaki is your first card from this deck. So we are going to get very metaphysical here. It's not a gas you up session. It's you are beautiful because you are pure and your heart is gold. It is not, you are physically beautiful and you want to look like everyone else, and I'm going to glamour spell you into how you can, fake it. You're not faking the funk here. This is like, I am beautiful no matter how I desire to represent myself. I just saw someone shave their head, okay? So you are in this empowering, uplifting energy of yourself where, and this alien's bald, which, like the feeling of that freedom of, you're not going to tell me what beauty is. I'm going to define how I walk into, what's that? I don't don't know the song right now. Something about a step when we walk through. Da-da-da, and a walk through. You about to walk in the room and step in this room like it's just business. Like it's just business. We ain't friends. Maybe we are, but if you're my friend, you don't care. You don't care how I, physically represent myself. So we have shift in perspective and 1 Peter 5:8. Be alert and sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Really interesting energy. So like I said, this is not a gas you up session. Just because you're beautiful, that's not your entire, you're not shallow. You're not just, you don't care just about that. But it is reassurance because you have a very big, I guess, something to communicate. I mean, Geminis go through other things. It's not like you're just trying to communicate, but you're trying to communicate that you have changed your mind about something. So if you've always been blonde, maybe you're ready to go dark. If you have always been suit and tie, maybe you're ready for some sweatpants. If you've always been military cut, maybe you're ready for a long shag, okay? You're changing the dynamics, and this is going to bring in so much metaphysical, I want to say downloads. Succubus energy. Okay, you're about to irritate some demons. You're pissing off some demons. Okay, so you were in this energy of pleasing others, right? Which was feeding particular low vibrational entities. And you're creating a deflection because you're no longer projecting what it is that the small version of you that they made you into, the little character to play on the, I'm saying, Monopoly table. No, you're about to become, you're not an NPC anymore. You're about to tell the truth. You're ready to say, look, this is what it is. You can take it, you can leave it, you can hop, skip, and jump to tomorrow. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you do. This is all about me. And it's not a selfish thing. It's like no, you're a god even when they say you ain't. Kendrick Lamar. So if you do not know this song, Whacked Out Murals, you need to listen to it 27 times in a row. So, no, you a god even when they say you ain't. It's to say, look, there's the Most High. So don't get arrogant about this, but get confident about this. So the Most High wants us down here representing, okay? We're supposed to represent God. So God made you perfect. Most High made you perfect. The universe, the dust from the earth, you are perfect. You are exactly how you're supposed to look. It doesn't mean you can't go get a tattoo. That's not what I'm saying. But it doesn't mean when you look in the mirror at how you were naturally created, the pure you, that version of you is so beautiful. I want you to look at the little mole on your face, or the whatever, the ear that's taller than the other, the tooth that's crooked, okay? It doesn't matter. These kind of things are reminders that you are not perfect in a way of visual aesthetics. You are not here to visually appease others in a way that demeans who you are on the inside. When you tap into the confident you who can look at you and say, look, I got this, well, I don't have it as much today, but I have this whatever going on and I don't give a okay? There's something imperfect about everyone. And really letting that shine kind of, creates a sense of safety. Okay, so trust and believe. We're going to go a lot of different ways here. So don't forget the Anunnaki are here. Why is the Anunnaki here? You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Because there are dark forces working just like there's light. Because without black, there cannot be white. And we can't go annihilating anybody or trying to say anyone is superior unless we're just trying to say, I draw the line in the sand where you cannot cross. This is a boundary. It's a boundary where black meets white and, you know, in duality. Black meets white. At this line, you do not cross. And when we draw that line in the sand, we tell the darkness that as much as you push and as much as you pressurize and as much as you tell me you're going to cross this line, you can't, because light exists on this side. Purity exists on this side. Love, compassion, you know, truth. You can't come here, bro. Like, you're over there because you chose darkness. Like, that is just how it's going to be. And if you want to come to the side of light, you have to choose the light. You have to step into it, tap into it, and become it. So you're really walking into this vibration that says, no matter what voices I hear or little, you know, just the little what's that word? Nuisance. The little nuisance. They're demons. I don't know. But demons aren't religion, guys. They're spiritual, but they're also science. So they could be voices in your head. It could be beliefs that you have that were implanted from other people, or something that you visually saw, so you computed the data as reality, because that's what your eyes are designed to do, to tell your brain what reality is, because there's a collective experience. So in some way we conform. In some ways we say, I am a part of this, so I conform to it to make life simple and easy. So you're really going down to the bones in your body, and it's very molecular. It's very, very deprogramming, revisiting, deep-rooted beliefs that you have about yourself that are changing. Crying for help. Why is crying for help here? Abortion. And you won't break my soul. And you won't break my soul. Erykah Badu. Okay. Bag lady. Bag lady. Bag lady. You won't, or what she go? You gonna miss your bus. Carrying all them bags like that. So, in a way, I see crying for help as your inner child asking you to abort a mission that you're on. So that succubus ain't going nowhere. It's right here on top, because it's letting me know there's a power struggle with an entity that you're fond with, you have a bond with. So when you drew that line in the sand and you crossed over and you said, I'm loving light, a little bit of you's like, I kind of like the darkness. I kind of like it. Kind of feels good sometimes to be immersed in my desires. And that succubus is on that line where, like, come back. Come over. I miss you. Don't you want to party? Don't you want to hang out? And you have to surrender to the light here and find that individual. Because now we're back to know you're a God even when you say, even when they say you ain't. So as all these voices are telling you who you are not, it's like you're carving out this unique version of yourself that nobody can touch because it's yours. Nobody's Erykah Badu, okay? She is her. I don't care who saw her, was inspired, and even went a similar route. She is her, and nobody is her. And that's how you're becoming. You're becoming you. And you're not going to fit in. You're not going to blend in. You're not going to deal with this mob mentality of people telling you, come back to the dark. No, I'm good over here. It feels nice to be in the light. This is judgment day. Deal with your own demons. Deal with your own darkness. I'm going to stay in the light, and you're not going to pull me back with things of... I'm just seeing someone that you care about using guilt, and they're trying to say that you're... Quantum physics. Yep. This is science, guys. Spirit and science are like the same thing. No, they're two branches on the same tree. Because this is neutrality. This is not duality. All right. I know I just said something about that person, but I want to get tarot cards for that kind of chitter chatter, if I may, which I will do in just a second. Yeah. The Creator created you, okay? And when you got into Earth Realm, something derailed you, and it said, but don't you like this? It's like ornaments, idols, all these distractions in this dimension deterred you from your original source, that you were designed to be a creator. You were designed to come here and create, to have that ability and power is so coveted, and it's so like people outside of the people, I don't know if they're people, but souls or whatever, we sign up for this. We say, oh my gosh, sign me up for Earth. Yes, please and thank you. I would love to be a human and experience consciousness in human form. Like, please and thank you, sign me up. Because this is such a hyperactive, immersive experience where we are just now coming back to remembering that we did all of this. This is all us. We created this. Elohim, let's go. Like, we are the originals. Okay? We are the descendants. We are the firstborns. I don't even know what I'm talking about. These are like TV show names or something. I see why they're... So all the shows that describe this, that give you memory to your origins, they're to show you a blueprint, because you're in this labyrinth. Remember, I gotta clear my throat. And in this labyrinth of forgetting this truth, that you are a spiritual warrior, to remind the souls that do not want to fall victim to the darkness to come back to the light. Because some of us have gotten mixed and mingled. And I'm sorry, but obviously, so a buildup of mucus. I gotta explain this to you guys. It's very important. This buildup was, when I say entities, demons, science, these things can manifest as mucus, because parasites and viruses are consciousness too, and they can be used by dark and light forces. Everything is neutral. And when these buildups happen in my throat, it's trying to get me to be quiet, because in a way, the game, the system wants to keep everything in the order that it's in. So in order for you to break free, it has to attack. So for me to share this message verbally, it has to somehow try to stop me from saying it. And how better to do that than use something already in my body to stop me? You know what I'm saying? It's real. Okay. as the Black Wall Street is here, which is interesting because they did the same thing with Black Wall Street. In the 1920s, a whole bunch of African American building computers, community to be self-sufficient, have their own money, you know, and then what they do? Took it out. Crying for help, abort mission, Erykah Badu. So mom mentality, back on top again. And this was what was on top when I started. So we're gonna put those down for now. I'm gonna pull out some tarot, and then I'm gonna try to ground this a little bit while also maintaining do I want that? Yeah. Maintaining, I'm seeing a rubber band stretch. You know, I want you to stretch your mind a little bit so you can ignite new neural pathways, new genetics, new codes that want to come in and create awesome stuff, you know? Gemini energy, whether you're Gemini or not, because it's an energy. We're all energy. We all have Gemini energy. And this could be your need to communicate. You could be a whole nother sign that has no Gemini and you just need to communicate. So you're here because you're intrigued by the communication message. So in general, we're going to learn to communicate. We're going to learn to communicate our truth here. Our truth of mind, body, and spirit. With the number 3 here, we're building, we're creating, we're manifesting something into 3D. So what's your current struggle? Oh, yeah, exactly. Literally the most. So what is your struggle? The Queen of Wands is here. The Queen of Wands thinks she is the most hot there is, even if she's not. So it's like your struggle is realizing where you are the shit, you know? So that struggle is creating all of that we've been talking about. Where's that? What's the obstacle here? Well, that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with discovering that version of you. Now, what's the obstacle? 2 of voices. The voices. Look at okay. So here's the Queen of Wands. You know, she's badass. She's on the shish. And you aren't going to tell me different. I'm creative. I'm beautiful. I'm the best person in this room. And my everything is the best. She's just like overly confident. And that gets her places. And then the 2 of voices, which is your obstacle. Look at the blindfold, torn, looking both ways. All this, you know, confusion in her mind here. So it's just saying that you're trying to enter this door, you're trying to go forward, but you're challenged with feeling confident and beautiful and honoring that true. Interesting. So in the past you have the King of, it's the King. Yeah. Oh, shiz. That's the King, which is interesting now. We got 2 kings here. I said queen because it's a female on the card, but it's actually a king. So we have 2 kings here because there's no males in this deck. All right. So you're struggling to exert your dominance in the form of creative expression. You want to exert it. You want to express it outwardly. And in the past, you've tapped into this emotion. So you felt it, you mastered the feeling, but you're struggling with the expression. So you've discovered, okay, I got to go this way. Like I feel this truly in my heart. I got to cut my hair off. I got to diet. I got to get this tattoo. I've got to start this business. I know this is what I want to do. So I've got to do it. This is your conscious and subconscious. All right. you're lacking it. You're lacking faith. You don't believe in yourself. The seven of inspirations in your subconscious is self-defense. It's like you're defending yourself. So all the programs, all the voices, everything that's going on around you, you're having to defend yourself constantly. You're being attacked by bills. You're being attacked by drama at work. You're being attacked by your own inner dialogue, family life. There's so much pressure from the outside. It's all caving in. I'm hearing Eminem Darkness in my head. I don't want to be alone in the darkness anymore. Here I am again. No, here I am alone again. Try to get out of this hole I'm in. And you're conscious, so you're focused on your dreams. You're focused on getting out of this. You're focused on receiving. But it's in the reverse. So it's like, while you're focused on it, you don't believe it's actually coming in. You're struggling with your faith in yourself. You're struggling to pull in the honest truth. That what we're discussing here is reality. What's coming in the future? What's coming in the future? No. Why? Let me do that again. I didn't like the 3 came out. That kind of really visually described, I don't want to be alone in the darkness anymore. That, ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is my favorite card in this deck. And it's telling me that you are about to emerge. You're about to believe in yourself. You're about to let this go. You're really saying, like, you do not hold, you can't break my soul. You can't break my soul. Because know you a God even when they say you ain't. Like, that's real. You are a reflection of the Creator. The Creator created you. Okay? Created the demons too. Because demons are spiritual and all that. Yes, you're about to just peel it back. You're about to say, you know what? I'm saying Angela Bassett and what's that movie? Where she's just I think she finds her husband cheated or something. I don't know what he did because I was little when I saw it, but I didn't watch it again. It's a great movie. But she finds her husband cheating or something, and then she basically sets the house on fire and just blows it up. And then she just, like, in her lingerie looking baddie, like beautiful. She takes her cigarette, smokes her cigarette, and walks away looking like, like I'm telling you, she's like, you're not about to take my soul. This is the energy you're walking into. You are done. You are done. Be done. I'm proud of you. Okay. Oh, and the Hermit. Now you're walking into this journey, but you're really struggling with it. You're kind of on the fence about it. This is a lot of outside energy. So it's like you're not necessarily controlling everything that's happening around you. You're sort of being guided right now. This is like, just follow these breadcrumbs, do what I say, and shh, don't tell anyone. Shh, don't tell anyone. Just keep coming. Just little whispers from angels and ancestors and your higher self guiding you forward right now. You are struggling with going, though. You're struggling with believing and having the faith that this is really happening to you, that you're seriously being told to do the things you're being told to do. It's a struggle for you to accept. It's a struggle for you to believe. So I would like to know if it's easier for me to be grounded at first or after, because I'm usually floating in outer space. So if it's easier for me to be grounded at first and then talk about the crazy stuff, or if it's easier for me to talk about the big stuff and then ground it, because I like it that way better, but I'm gonna listen to y'all. So 6 of Materials is here, which is your external environment, creating balance. So what's happening in this world of chaos around you, in this I want to say flutterfuck of changes. You're restoring this balance, which is so harmonious and so peaceful and so joyous. And maybe it seems crazy right now. Maybe it's a struggle right now, but it's actually designing your future. It's designing a path forward of authentic self-expression where you can feel whole and free. The moon. There are things hidden right now. There are things you're not going to know the whole details to. As you're walking in the labyrinth, as you're going on this journey, there are things that you cannot know. You can't plan everything here. You can't discover all the truth. You can't know every single line item, okay? So there's a lot of data analytics that you just need to give up to the universe to process and allow you to move forward. You're flowing. Just flow. Just roll with it. Just be in the moment. Be in the flow of what's coming, because what's coming is exceptional. The future is amazing. It's only scary because we are allowing the vibration of fear to navigate, to tell us to fear things like dragons and mermaids, and to polarize everything and say all demons are bad, all angels are good, to say things like all men are trash, all women are, I don't know what we're calling women now. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're like, no, I'm choosing peace. I'm about to relax. So your outcome, this tells me that you're smart enough to know that your best action is to choose peace, tranquility, and calm. Everything that happens to you, all you can do is make a choice. Which this card, so in the very beginning, before I pulled anything, you had these choices. All these bubbles around you, just, you can't control it. They're just bubbles. They're just floating bubbles with a bunch of different options of information. And you're just going to choose to allow the world to do its recalibration. And you're going to take a bubble bath, metaphorically or literally, and allow it to whatever. So you can build this boundary and fly on your dragon out of here. You have a dragon to catch. Not a plane, not a train. You got a dragon to catch. Okay? Your dragon is on its way. And it's trying to let you know that gods are walking the earth now. There's something going on that we can't fully explain with science and logic, and it's just going to have to be shown to people. People are just going to have to see it. They're just going to have to see the goddesses and gods walking around planet Earth expressing their truth, knowing that my dragon's about to pick me up. So I can't play with you today. Sorry. I have a dragon on the way. I've got to take a bath. I've got to, I gotta worry about myself. Sorry, not sorry, because I got work to do. Queen of Materials at the bottom. This is, I gotta worry about my home. I gotta worry about myself. I gotta take care of my people. I have a small circle right now. I can't do these extra things. I can't juggle these extra tasks you're asking me to do. All I can do is just be here now. And it's beautiful. Good job. I think you're doing a wonderful job. That's all you can do. You can't control what's going on out there. It's going to happen anyway. They're about to take everybody's jobs. Sorry. I'm not saying that like not empathetically. I'm saying sorry as in like we can't control. Sorry as in if a meteor comes out of the sky today and I'm gone, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just going to happen. And I You know, there's no Band-Aid to fix that. The only thing I can do is just hopefully close my eyes and imagine a beach somewhere, and my soul can leave here happy. You know, like I just imagine a happy beach, and it's the best I could do. Okay. Earth. The earth is speaking. The earth has, 3 cards. Okay, that was 2. So the earth has, interesting, trees and the ghost dance. The tree of life, the middle world, and the ghost dance. 58, 36, 22. If those relate. I also have 39 and 13 here. 4, 6, 9, 2, 13, and 17. 17, 17. So these trees, so the first card with the tree, this tree of life, this is like it's trying to remind us that that which is in heaven is also of earth, but it's sort of separated because we're in this middle world and we're perceiving it as separate, but it's actually connected. And there's that bubble again. You see the bubble? You're really being advised to create this bubble around you. Create a bubble. You are a creator. This is a interactive virtual reality, and a barrier between you and everything else is critical for your, I don't want to say survival, but for your departure, because we're going somewhere. And this ghost dance, it's going to be a little shaky. It's going to be a little mysterious, a little misty, a little confusing. The ancestors are pulling the strings here. They know from a different perspective because we're in the middle world. They're in the wherever world, because there's so much happening around us. We have to work as a team with multi-dimensional beings. And as we're doing this with the dragons, I got a Pegasus here. Is that a Pegasus? Yes. And I've got ghost. I got a moth. So it's all dark and mysterious. Can be perceived as scary, but it's not scary. Oh, and I got, forward movement. That was on the bottom there. A flower just carrying her away on a chariot. Carrying her away to transform into the future. A chariot flower, a blue rose chariot flower pulled by butterflies and a moth, it looks like. So there's moths here again. The symbolism of the moth. What is that? I know it's really deep. Yeah, care for yourself. Care for yourself. I don't know what's going on here with your visuals of yourself, but there's something about how you're seeing yourself. So see how she's just in the fetal position, just holding herself, if that's fetal. But it's body issues, seeing yourself wrong. But look at that powerful stag in the background with the, whatever that fish is, lionfish. It's to say that you're creating all of this in your mind. There's a lot of magical assistance around you to let you know this body belongs to the earth. This is just a spaceship. Whatever's going on inside is your beauty. Whatever's going on in the internal realms are how you represent yourself. We have just been deceived to focus on the physical so much, which is why we're in such a shallow, superficial reality. We have programmed reality to be superficial because we focus so much on the physical. And that doesn't make any sense. Unless we want a very shallow and superficial world. If we just want to sit on the beach but never swim in the ocean, no thanks. I want to swim in the ocean and I want to become a mermaid. Like, that's what the mentality we're developing. We used to just sit on the beach. Now we're discovering we can swim in the ocean and become mermaids. We can transform into mythical creatures, and we can connect with them as well. Castles in the sky. Gosh, I love this card. Now we have 44, meaning we're getting closer. We're getting closer to understanding and building a foundation to this perfect storm. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Look at this card. Look at that perfect storm in the center of a bird that represents communication, Gemini energy. So this messenger bird full of peacock feathers. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's full of peacock feathers. The courage to step into life. This is like a massive surge of... Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's like hard to contain myself with what I am experiencing. I just want that right here. I want you to know that you are beautiful. Like, I want you to know that you have so much to share. Express. It's an expression. You have so much to express. Gosh, the mermaids had me in some real deep waters yesterday. I was like, it's so crazy how all these energies pull my, it's just so much energy. So let's focus right here, right now. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Anything you believe, just let it go. Imagine the impossible. This is next level imagination. Okay, download it, code it. Let's get it. Stars in the sky. I have this translucent, imagination looking, see-through, luminescent, meditating person on a bridge in what looks like the middle of nowhere, tapping in to the codes in the sky. So it's like they're about to transform into another creature. So if you look at this figure, you see how I was saying, like, you can be something else and transform and all that. That's why it's confusing. That's why it's like, I don't quite know what's happening, because everything's changing molecularly. This is freaking biological. Herald of change, which just represents, so it's a woman on a horse, so that's representing the freedom, right? Horseman. Wild, wild west. We in the wild, wild west right now. This is like a new era. You think we know it all? You should laugh. It's like we don't know much of anything. It's about to change. I just saw Ram, which is the first zodiac, the first of the 12. This is the, like I said, Genesis earlier. This is the first page of the book. It's about to turn into super magic. It's about to turn into superheroes or something. I don't really know how to explain what I'm saying. I'll try. Because I just got the download about video games, which is this fascinating... Can I though? I think they're kind of telling me I can't. So you know, in video games, little characters run around in the world and we think we're out here and they're in there, right? There's something about that being a seed to plant in our minds to remind us of how this all started. Can you grasp that? We are a creator version of ourselves in comparison to the small little non-conscious character on the video game. And in being that massive to the character in the game, it seems impossible to believe that something like that video game character could eventually over time become a conscious being. But think of the crazy stuff we've seen with AI. Think of the magnitude that life has shown us in this era of, I don't know, technology. We can progress in ways that we couldn't fathom before. The cell phone, come on. I think the cell phone is one of the most barbaric things that technology will ever offer us. It is almost not important to the totality of what tech can be. And you're discovering this about yourself as well, that you're not just some little character for somebody to play. You are becoming conscious in the game. You are igniting that in your brain. But the alchemist. This is poetry. You are the alchemist. You are materializing all of this. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. I want to read from this. Okay. The earth and the star, it was called impartiality. The earth and the stars do not take sides. They are impartial. They regard all individuals as insignificant, as though they were playthings made of straw. The wise are also impartial. To them, all people are equal and alike. The space between earth and the stars is like a bellows. It is empty, but it does not collapse. As it contracts, it creates. Gossip, by contrast, spew out worlds till they are empty, because they are not impartial. Did you see how that connected? I'm gonna try. That was real short. I should read it again because my reading skills are and I said a couple words wrong. The earth and the stars do not take sides. They are impartial. They regard all individuals as insignificant, as though they were playthings made of straw. The wise are also impartial. To them, all people are equal and alike. The space between earth and the stars is like a bellows. It is empty, but does not collapse. As it contracts, it creates. Gossip, by contrast, spew out worlds till they are empty, because they are not impartial. Did I say worlds? I'm sorry, guys. It's gossip by contrast, spew out words till they are empty, because they are not impartial. I can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago all the time. So if I said worlds, I meant to say words. I don't know what's going on. But that's like, I think that's it. That was beautiful. I hope you received a message in this, and please let me know below if that connected in any way, and I would so appreciate any feedback. Nice feedback, please. I'm playing. Constructive criticism is fine. I meant like, don't be mean. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.